Hello, it's Mark Matosh here from Markham 3D. I am exhausted. It is only day 2 of the epic mega jam, whatever it's called. Let's make a level, okay? So the game that I'm kind of going to be making is almost like an escape room type thing where you just got to solve a whole bunch of puzzles. And at the moment, what I'm going to be doing is just creating that level. Now, what I've done so far is just imported the standard doorway in Unreal Engine. So this would be kind of my what do you call it, template, yes, let's use that word. A guide, even better. So let's start off by creating a ship. I am going to be doing the interior, so this is going to be our floor. I'm just going to move this out of the way for now because I don't need it. Hold control to snap it so I can bring it back into place. Let's put on those shortcuts there. So let's start off by creating some floor panels. How are we going to do this? Let's just do minimal viable product. Let's do an inset. All right, let's extrude that just a smidgen. How do we want to do this? Let's do it my old traditional way. Come into edge mode. We'll select these two. Control B. Oops, didn't select these two. Control B. Let's come in now and grab these two faces. Come on. That face in there. Scale Y. And so that kind of gives us these panels that will sit on the ground. We are just going to duplicate this. And I will come back in. I just want to start getting the level created and start working out what my assets are going to be. And then we start working backwards. Because obviously I don't have much time to create this. So I've got 10 meters by... not this. Let's go 1. So what this area is going to be kind of like the cargo area. And what the plan is to have a gigantic door here, and then this section underneath here will be kind of 2 room type areas where there'll be several puzzles in there. So we've got that created. Well, actually, technically I could use this for all the floors, but I don't want to because of the fact that, so for instance, the wall is not going to be on 0, 0, because if I have a plane and a plane sitting on top of each other, they're going to kind of intersect with each other. So what I'm actually going to do is kind of offset it a little bit, and that way I can put in a door frame, and that when I have doors either sliding or opening, well, specifically if they're sliding, they will slide into the walls, you know, hiding a little bit. So for now, what I will do is I'm going to select the edge, and then I'm going to press Control I to invert the selection. Scale Shift Z, and that'll stop it from moving on the Z axis. Bring that in. Oh, you're a jerk. Let's go the other way. So vertices, Control I to invert that selection. Scale Shift Z, and we'll just bring it in like so. So now it's got a little bit more definition. Good enough. I'm happy with that. So the side rooms will have, what do we got? We've got 2 meters by 6 meters. There is 2 meters enough, because it is going to be first person. I'm not actually doing a VR game. I'm actually going to be doing a first person shooter. So it's not really a shooter anyway, because there's nothing to kill. Let's extend that, and we will extend this by another 2. And now let's just quickly block out the walls. Rotate X 90 degrees. I'm just going to use this as a placeholder for now. GX, and if I G Control, and if I hold Control, what it will do is it will snap to the grid. Let's extrude. What are we looking at? And I'm doing everything in values of 2. Extrude X. Oops, sorry, Y. Hold Control so it snaps to the grid. From here, let's hold Control there. E to extrude X. Bring that over. What do we got from here? So if I go there, GG, and that'll move it along the normals. Now that doesn't look like it's on a solid number, so I can press N to bring up the side panel, go items, X. If I put it at 5 meters, that doesn't really work because it's in the middle of the floor panel. Panel. So let's go to 6. We'll do the same for this side, make this 6. And then from here, I can create a face. So this is going to be one room in here. Is 2 meters going to be wide enough? I don't think so. So let's bring all this out. And then that'll give us a 4x6. So G, Y, hold control. There we go. Excuse me. From here, let's box this area off. F. No, I don't want that because I didn't design it like this. So the plan is the front area here is going to be kind of like the cockpit area, and the back area here is going to have access to the ships. And what these, depending on how you want to resolve the puzzle, if you want to do the puzzles by getting the engines back online, then you need to find all the parts to fix up the engine. Whereas if you want to do it other ways, which I won't discuss just yet, then you have to go separately. So let's extend these and we will bring these out. G, X, hold control. So we've got a 6x4, 6x4. Do we go to, I think, let's bring that over here. Hold control. It's on 14 and hold control. Whoops. Control R. There we go. Face. Delete this face. And what we'll have is E to extrude on the Y. Let's bring that all the way over. Come on, a little bit more, buddy. E to extrude on the X. So everything is done by units of 2. So when it comes to building that wall, I only have to build one wall and hopefully it just repeats. Then I can start coming in and putting in those hero pieces to break up the wall, and also doing you know, like the decal, sticking them on the walls gives the difference of texture, and that's how we'll do all the writing as well. So let's just delete that edge loop because we don't need that. Hey, hey, and hey. Good that. So this is going to be kind of the basic layout. I did want a front area as well. According to my drawing, it's under the stairs. So let's extrude this out another 4 meters, and we'll delete these faces, delete these faces. Then we can come in here, face, it's like this, whoops, this and this, face, hold control. Let's bring it back a little bit and we'll expand that by 2. So there we go. We've ultimately, the bottom floor is 4 rooms. They will all be probably accessed through here, but maybe I'll put a separate door in so you can go either way, kind of just break up that puzzle, if you know what I mean. Let's go up this way, Shift D, Z. So I'm just going to bring that up. From here, we will have same rooms up top. However, we will have a walkway. So let's get rid of this there. Let's add in another floor plane. And this floor plane, ooh, what's the width of this door? Is it a meter? Looks like a meter. Beautiful. So that means a meter is good. Let's go tab into, whoops, no, let's go leave that in object mode. GX, so that is the walkway there. GZ, we'll bring that up. Move it over one more. Y, one more. Alright, so what am I making? I'm making part of the game jam for Unreal at the moment. So I'm just creating a whole bunch of levels. Well, a level. I just want to be able to... I want to create a game. I've already done it. I created a game for another YouTuber called Modest Pelican. That turned out pretty good. However, it was time to say, that game is finished. I need to move on. I spent way too long on that game. Shift D, let's go Y. So at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm just doing the blocking out phase. Shift D, Y. And do I want to put... No, I will not put it another walkway at the back here. So really, if this is kind of like the cargo bay, so this is where all the stuff goes in, all the storage goes in. And this section here will be the cockpit. So probably this area here might be the balcony and kind of maybe a secondary exit. Beautiful, beautiful, mate, beautiful. From here, how are we going to do this? Let's start off by creating a wall. So I'm just going to grab everything, G, X, and let's just move that over out of the way. So let's come over to here, Alt G to reset the location. This is what I was talking about. This is going to be our kind of doorway template. So what I want to do is I'm going to line this up, and it looks like the doorway is one Blender unit. Let's do Control S, no, Shift S, no, Control A, and set the scale. There we go. So the door frame is about, I'm looking up here, is about 1.1 meters wide and 2.1 meters high. Okay, that's not too bad. So we will keep the 2 meter walkway. From here, let's just start moving everything across. Boy. G, X, and where's the center? That looks like the center. G, X, hold control. There we go. Lovely jubblies. Okay. So the walls will be 3 meters high, which is what we've already got. All right. So this is our template. Shift A, let's start making stuff. Rotate X 90 degrees. G, hold control to snap to grid. G, Z. Now I'm not going to do any fancy thing with howdy howdy, Mr. Bruno Rocco. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to do anything fancy. How do I get the keys? There is an add-on called Shortcut VUR. I don't know if it comes with the Blender. I can't remember. I think it's a GitHub add-on. So from here, let's start creating these walls. What I'm going to do is give it an offset. So let's go GY 0.05. There we go. So it's just going to be a little bit off the wall. So that means in between the walls is going to be 0.1. So 0.05 is 0.01. We are going to be forward facing on this one. That's really annoying. So I should have gone the other way. GY 0.01. 0.1 minus. There we go. Okay. What's this wall panel going to look like? Do I kind of match the floor? Probably. I think. Oh, what does Millennium Falcon's walls look like? They've got a whole bunch of indents and such. So all the parts that I'm going to be attaching, I'm going to be putting onto the walls. So it's going to be like a separate box for like a key card that you can put in. I've already got the gameplay working, which is sick. Now let's just start mashing this together. There we go. I'm going to grab these 3, press I to do an inset, and at the moment it's all one piece. I'm going to press I again, and it's going to do individual parts. Let's do E to extrude. Because I'm not building for VR, I don't have to be too cautious about poly count. Still do, but it's a small level, so I don't really have to worry about it. From here, I'm going to first put in my usual edge loop, Control B to do a bevel. Let's do these. Ooh, actually, and I'll do a bevel here, Control B. And let's do this, Control B to do another bevel. And then let's grab these two sections like we did just on the floor. Scale X, just indent that one in. Let's select this face, and let's select this face, scale Z, like so. And that just gives it a little bit of depth, though it looks like those panels are popping off. Okay, so from here on in, I can actually technically just replace all these walls. So let's start renaming these. You will be SM underscore flat underscore, no, let's go wall underscore flat underscore 01. Beautiful. Shift D X. I'm just going to move that to the side. Let's now build a doorway wall. I am going to probably just select all this. Control I to invert. You're a slapper. Anyway, delete vertices. Let's start doing all this. Alt M last. There we go. Alt M last. And I'm just trying to tidy this up. Alt M last. There we go. And last one, Alt M last. So everything is in line. Let's select everything, press F to do a face, and now I can't read. Will you be measuring? It says it's free. Reading the conditions, it does say you can use Megascans for free. But I don't know. Depending on time, I still got. If I've got time, I'll come back in. I'll bake textures, but I might not be able to. Hey, what is Megascan all about? Well, if you're subscribed to my channel, you would have seen a video that I released on Wednesday night, Thursday morning about how to access a huge PBR library for Unreal Engine. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Oh gosh. Anyway, let's put in. How wide do I make this? GX. Let's bring that back over. And as long as it's wider, scale X, that's good enough for me. Let's do an edge loop. And how high is that? 2.2. Let's go. I want, actually, no, 2.25 is fine. Nice big door frame. X 1.6. This will be 0.4. Ah, good boy. That's what I like to see. Russian. I can't read Russian, buddy. Sorry. Let's bring that back over. GX. Okay. Delete faces. No, it's for Unreal texturing. So it's free for Unreal. And it's schmick, but not for Blender. So my library that I'll probably be using will be Extreme PBR Combo Plus. And I don't have the link in my description. Crud. There is a video and it gives you $20 off if you want to buy it through that. Check the Extreme PBR combo. So from here, let me just quickly, I'm just going to dump a material on here. Let's go metal. No. Oop, that one looks nice. And then if I just jump into EEVEE, where's my, I don't have a light. Excuse me. So I'm just throwing in a sun lamp, even though it's not going to be a sun lamp. Oh, ploppers, I forgot that one. Let's do this. I haven't pressed add. That's not, because I go tab, U, smart UV project, Oakley Dokley. Not the best material for it. But you know what, let's just leave it for now. I'll do the same for this. So I'm going to press tab, U, project from bounds, U, project from bounds. Let's add this material. Yeah, not the best material for it. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Let's do this one. Replace all. Nah. Doesn't look too bad. I need to put an ambient inclusion on there. Anyway, whatevs. Let's just remove them for now, just so I don't have to worry. We'll come back to it. So we have wall. I need to put kind of like a door frame because that is ugly without a door frame. Let's select these, Shift D, GY. I'm just going to bring that out. Excuse me. Let's now E to extrude, scale X, and we'll select this edge. Come on. These three, E to extrude Z. And we'll do my age-old trick. Control B, put in those edge loops. Control B. Nope, too much. Control B. GZ. Beautiful. E to extrude, and we'll plop that out a little bit. Delete faces. Let's do the same on these. I just love doing these little insets. Oops, come on. Control B. And then we'll grab this and this. To be honest, it is free for everything. You just need to be final results. Correct. Which add-on are you using for materials? It is called Extreme PBR Library. I do have a video if you want to buy it. There is a discount on it. I don't make any money off it, unfortunately. But anyway. I'm going to bring all this down. I don't like that so high, but it kind of works. GZ. What would be used for baking? I will bake all in Blender if I've got time. If not, I will use Quixel. But for now, I just want to smash out the level design, and I'm trying to be as repetitive as possible. Shift D, GX. And then what I'll do is, like I said earlier, is I will hopefully get rid of, hopefully be able to come back over the top and put in a whole bunch of hero pieces. All right, so that is no good. Dang it, Bobby. So let's come back around, Control I don't think that's going to work. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. All right, so this is what I'm going to have to do. G, Y, X. Let's bring that one over. Shift D, X. This one here will be SM underscore floor underscore door. And what this will do is I'll create something here that pushes this area back. This will be SM underscore floor underscore plane. No, oh yeah, IE. Oh, jeez. PL. There we go. So let's fix up this mesh so it's by itself. Hey. Not using Archie mesh. No, because I'm using all the, I'm trying to create like a sci-fi type spaceship. So to not be repeating myself, but I am. So what it is, it's going to be kind of an escape type room game. It's going to be an escape room type game where you've got to go around finding pieces to fix up your ship. So that's pretty much the gist of it in short terms. Okay, I want to grab these here. I'm going to scale Y0 because this is going to be a sliding door. So I'm going to be making kind of like a grate as if that's where it's going to be sliding. So let's put that in there. Control B. And then what I'm just going to do is get these faces here. And I'm just going to extrude down a little bit. There we go. So kind of as you walk in, you'll see... I like that idea. What I'm going to do is put... here. Okay, and here. Let's do another bevel. And then I'm going to come in here. I'm going to grab this face. I'm going to grab this face, G, Y. And we'll bring that in closer to the wall. And how does that look? Nice. So it kind of goes around. Ooh, spicy. The jam goes for a week. So I have no time. Let's... Oh, what am I going to do here? Alright. So I'm going to grab these bottom faces. Because that wall is protruding. And I don't really want it to be protruding. So let's go GZ. And I'm going to put an edge loop in here. How's that going to work? Put an edge loop like so, because I want the minimal amount of assets. And I'm just going to... Oh no, I can't do that because if the door opens... He hates you. Okay, tab. Let's undo all that silliness that I just did. Get rid of that one. Beautiful. Let's come into this, and I'm just going to scale, Shift Z, and until, there it is. Done. All right. First time catch on live stream. Welcome. To be honest, most jams I've seen too. I know, but it's unreal. It's epic. So, okay. So we've got this. I could probably put something up here. And the other thing I just thought of is that this section won't go all the way to the roof. So I'm going to grab these vertices, G, Z, and we will bring it down to, what's that, 2.7. So it's in line there. And let's come over into here to do the same, 2.7. So that means now I've got a little bit of extra room to create some sort of paneling. So let's select this and this, I to do an inset, scale on the X, no, individual origins, and I'll scale on the individual origin, GX, you're a jerk, aren't you? Okay, so let's go, let's just dump one in here. So I kind of just want to create some sort of another area here. Okay, let's go back, scale X, let's make that even, just kind of like extra areas, kind of if the door's broken, they can actually get to it. Select these two, E to extrude. What are we looking at? That's a little bit too much. GY, bring that back in. Hey, do you have a reference photo for your design, Sci-Fi? I drew a picture earlier today of what the floor looks like. At the moment, I'm kind of just going off what I think would be easiest. Just wondering if I forgot how to expand my workspace size. I'm wondering how to... I don't. It's like Control F11 or something. From here. So I'm not going to block this all out now. I've already done the blocking. I've got the floor planning. This wall here will be a hero piece. So how big is that wall? What do we go? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I need a massive wall. That's 14. So let's now move these out of the way. GX, dump you out there. And it will be 6 meters high. Okay, Shift S, cursor to world origin, Shift A, mesh, plane, rotate X, dun. And this will be our wall. Let's go GY 0.05 minus. Delightful. And then we said this is going to be 14 long. 14. This will be 6 high. There will be a giant door in here. And so that door will be sitting in here. We've got our walkway of 2 meters. So let's now straight away block that out and hold Control. We'll make that 2.1. Nope, we will make that 2. So that's the edge of the walkway. So this will be where our doorway is. How are we going to do it? Are we going to make the door, even though I don't think I'm going to open the doors in the game, am I going to kind of open them up like that? Is it, oh, I think that'll be better. So the door kind of comes down. Are you modeling these assets as a modular kit or making, no. So it is going to be full modular. So at the moment, this whole area I've got covered with these 4 pieces, except for this walkway. I'll have to come back in. I've got that asset to make, and probably the cockpit will be an asset by itself. But this wall here, which is going to be the loading dock, that'll be a custom asset as well. The back here where the engines will be, because they will go over 2 floors, that'll probably be something special as well. I don't know, but we'll work that out. The reason why I'm doing modular as well is because then I don't really have to worry about collision boxes, except for this, which is really annoying. But what I might do is disable the collision box on this and just put this doorway over the top and make that the collision because I'm lazy. Okay, so from here, we want a big get stuffed doorway. So let's make that about here. Let's put in the middle, Control B. This will be our doorway. From here, I'm going to do Shift D, GX, sorry, Y. Let's now delete this face. Let's put an edge loop in here. I'm going to put a few. Oh, no, hang on. How did I say? I said we're going to fold it down. That's going sideways. It's not what we want. We want it fold down. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Go back to how we're going to think about this. So I'm going to bring this like so. E to extrude, even though we don't really need to. Let's select this area. And we will Shift D on that. I'm going to bring that out. And what I'm going to do is kind of the same way we did a door frame. E to extrude, scale X. Oops, I've got individual origins on. So let's go back to medium point. Sorry if I'm going super fast. But I am exhausted, but I got a game to make somehow. Done. I reckon that could be bigger. Let's bring that out. Faces, Control L, G, Y. So it's going to be something like that. However, let's grab that section. Let's grab that section. Control B to do a bevel. There we go. Lovely jubblies. Good day, Mr. Brian. How are you doing? Excellent. Blender automatic scale reset to be precise in dimensioning. Yes, there is. However, Unreal Engine does every one Blender unit is 100 Unreal units. So it's kind of like a Blender unit's a meter. Unreal Engine is that thing. 100 oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm going on about. Okay, so from here, let's do what I did before, which I can't now, which Control Z. Let's undo that. Let's put our bevels in. Select these two, Control B. Let's select this face. GZ, might as well keep with the architecture. And now we can come in and select here, Control B. Lovely. Cool beans, cool bananas. I mean, technically I could put like a door here so you get out of the ship that way. That's actually a really good idea. That is a great idea. Okay, V to rip. Let's select all this. Delete vertices A, G, X. So what I'll do now is have these two pieces kind of on top of each other in this section here. And then that way we've got just like a smaller hero piece, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So you are SM underscore hanger underscore main door. Do I have everything labeled? Plain, door, wall flat 01. Aha. Okay, wall flat door. So we can get rid of this one. Nah, you're a jerk. Okay, so I got my project open. So what I'm just going to do now really quick is let's save these files. File, export, FBX. Here, good enough. SM underscore flow underscore plane. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually get these assets into that thing. Unreal. And let's just quickly just mock it up, see what it's like. Selected objects is turned on, which is good. Let's come up here. I'm just copying and paste. No! I have to redo all this. Alt G, there we go. File, export, FBX. So the reason why I've had to redo everything, Alt G, is because the origin points were off. File, what's this one? Plane. File, export, FBX, plane, export. Alt G, file, export, FBX. Floor, door, good. Alt G, and you are flat door. File, export, FBX. Flat door. And this one here. File, export, FBX. That one, main hanger door. Where did I save them? File, export, FBX. Sick. Cancel. So from here, let's come into my project. So at the moment, I'll just show you what I quickly worked out. I'm so proud of myself. So you pick up this object, and then you come into the socket. That one doesn't work, but that one snaps into. You little ripper. And then kind of a door. So I've made these very repeatable now. I've learned so much doing this already in the one night last night where it was up to 1 a.m. What am I doing? Here we go. Panic. So if you see a game called Panic, you know that one's mine. Assets. Let's bring them in here. Control V, make a game jam. Let's select all these, bring them in, import all. Shut up. Okay. No bloody normals. Okay. So let's check which way the normals are going, because that's affected me now. Let's just increase the size. So you can see that this here is not present. So if I actually dump this in somewhere, in here, we can see from this side that everything is missing. So I've got to flip the normal. So we select everything, Shift N, and there we go. All the normals are now correct. So file, export, FBX, hanger door, and let's move that one out of the way now. And we will keep coming back and working on everything. Shift N. So let's I want to get the game set up as much as possible, and then when I've got time, I can start going back and fixing items. But by doing this and getting it into Unreal Engine now, that means I can actually have a look what the game is. I can actually play test it. I can get a playable demo, and then that way I can start sharing it around. Whoops. Shift N. I can start sharing the game around to see what people like, what they don't like, and then we can move forward. I mean, this is SM wall flat 01. You know, it's normally a little bit longer of a process, but I ain't got time. This is SM floor door file. Whoops. Shift N. Whoa, no. Wrong way, buddy. That way. Thank you. File, export, FBX, floor door, and then we'll just move this one out of the way. And this one should be the plane. Shift N. It's the wrong way. Go that way. There we go. File, export, FBX, floor, plane, export. So now that I've already got all these items in, I can just select them all. Right click, re-import. Bob's your uncle. There we go. Let's rotate this puppy. And let's just start assembling some stuff. Ugh. So from here, what did I say? I said Control Z. I said I was going to put a door in like so, and I want snapping to be 50. All right. And you're not 50 now, are you? Yeah, jeez. 1000. And let's go 200. 1000. 200. And you're at 90. We're going to make you minus 100. So I'm just trying to line everything back up. Lovely. Okay, come on. Get in there. And we'll just snap this all into place. What? Oh, there we go. So now this is kind of like what that door looks like. Let's have a quick look at the comments. Control. What is it used for? The use for. Hang on. What are we talking about? Sorry, an object. Okay. Yeah, go for it. I'm just wondering, is there a way to make the workspace bigger? Yes, it's like Control F11, and I always rage when I hit it. Gecko, welcome. There used to be a big plus button up here. I don't want to press. Let's just save it. Control F11. What? Nope, that's to play an animation. So it's not that one. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Gee, let's go. Actually, sorry, whoops. Let's get back to Unreal. There we go. So let's start blocking out this level. So our floor for our, there we go. You need to be at 200 is what we discussed. And rotate this. Let's now put in a plain floor. Don't know what happened there. Did I add an extra one in? Nope. Okay. Plain. There we go. All right. So let's now start duplicating this stuff. Okay. And let's grab all this now. And what did we said that it was going to be, the hanger was going to be this size, I believe. Let's just go check. The good thing is we put everything to grid. So no, we only said 6. This seems a bit small, but then the level will be symmetrical because we got 2, 1, 2. Okay, cool beans. So we'll put a line of walls in here. Where are my walls? There we go. Just put these line. And so I'm just blocking at the moment. And I think that wall shouldn't be there, but that's fine for now. Let's grab these. I'm gonna hold Alt to duplicate that. Let's grab these 4. So we got 2 and 2, you little beauty. I'm gonna grab all these walls, bring that back, and then I'm going to Alt and rotate that. Let's bring that over and bring that to there. So you can see we don't have any clipping, so the faces aren't actually interacting with each other. So I can press play. What do we look like? Oh, that seems small, doesn't it? That is a big hanger door for such a small area. All right. That does not work at all. How about in here for a room? No. It needs to be way bigger. Because you need to be able to... That did not work at all. So let's grab this section. And we will grab that over. And probably one more. Let's get rid of these boxes. Let's grab all this. Bring that back. Delete. Because that hanger is way too small for that door. I mean, maybe I could just make a single story structure. That would lower the amount of time for the game. So bring that across. There we go. So that looks a little bit better. So we've got much more room. Yeah, that's nice. And then we come through. We can do stuff in here. We got a lot of room. We can put some shelves and such. Nice. Nice. Hey, RKB. So from here, let's keep blocking this out. Just going to grab this piece and this piece. Bring that there. Let's Alt right click. So let's see how this works. No, I think I have to make a separate corner piece, which is slightly annoying, but we'll deal with that later. Let's just get stuff working first. There we go. Lovely. So from here we can grab this. We said this is 2 meters. Let's delete that face, and we'll delete that face. We can grab this. So now I'm having to redesign everything because my scale was way off. Let's bring that in there. Let's rotate that around 180, bring that over. So now we've got kind of like a doorway to get into that section, but obviously, as I was talking about before, doesn't work because this item has collisions enabled. So let's turn off the collisions for now, and we will put in a separate item, collisions. I hate collisions. Oh, what do you do? What do you do with collisions? There's somehow to redo it. Dang it. Off the top of my head, there is some way to redo your collisions. I don't know, so I'm just going to turn it off for now. Block all, no collision. Save, close. So now hopefully I should be able to just walk straight through. And then that kind of gives us a bit of scale. So what have we got here? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 9 across. So that means that this here is the center of the ship. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. From here, let's duplicate these. Actually, no. Let's delete this one and the other one. Control Z. Bar out. There we go. Will that work? That won't. Oh no, well the doors, no. So my problem is the doorways. I was going to have doorways opening both ways, but what I'll do is I'll just make it go one way. That'll work. So let's delete this. And you won't let me select that, so we'll delete that one. And this one, move it across. Alright. Cool bananas. Rotate. Now, as well, as I was talking about before, how I offsetted it. So with these walls won't be coming in. So even though this wall finishes on a 0, it won't actually protrude on the other side because the walls are offset. So that's just something to keep in mind. There we go. Done. So now we've got separate rooms. I need to create some sort of walkway. Okay. Let's come back into the Blender. And let's create some stairs. Shift A, mesh, plane. We will make this 2 meters wide. G, Y. G, X. So from here, what am I going to do? It's going to be 4 meters long. So GX. I don't know where that is. GX. And it's got to go up 3. GZ. 1, 2, 3. That to me seems like a good angle. How many steps? Oh, how am I going to do this? What's the easiest way? Stuff it like this. And then we're going to grab all this. Control B. Do a very small little bevel. Do an even smaller bevel. And then I'm going to grab every top edge of that bevel. Should be every bottom edge. Yes, do every bottom edge. Come on. And then once I've grabbed them all, what I'm just going to do is move it out and then roughly kind of make it perpendicular to the other line. So if we go into side view and we go GX, hold, that did not, actually it did, the wrong one, there we go, GX, bam, sick. That worked out really well. 2 meters though for that seems quite a bit, which is slightly annoying. But maybe what I can do is maybe move it over by 0.5, but then the scale will be off. Look, let's just leave it at 2 meters for now, and then we can come back to it. This bit here, you need to go G, Y, X. There we go. E to extrude on the X axis to 4. And so there's our staircase, solidifier, modifier to give the stairs some depth. The way it'll connect. Let's throw in a beam that kind of intersects everything, I say. So what we'll do is create a new mesh. Let's use the wonderful cube, tab, size Y, like lasso, scale Z, and then I'm going to make this kind of like an I-beam. Control B, E to extrude, scale Y. There we go, there's our little I-beam. From here, cool, that's fine. Let's select all that. Let's move it over into number 1, so it's in the middle. Rotate 45 degrees-ish. And we will just cheat at this point. So I'm just going to grab everything. G. There we go, just so it's kind of intersecting, and I want it to go all the way to the top. This bit here, G, all the way to the bottom. And then I'm going to be super lazy. C for knife tool, Z so it cuts through everything, C so it goes on 0, enter, delete. Actually, we'll go V, nope, stuff here, delete faces. And there we go, we've now quickly made an I-beam. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And that's flush with the floor now. Oh, you're a jerk. Stuffer, I don't care about the Engon. Face. And we will do the same with this. K, Z, C. K, Z, C. And we'll drop down, enter. V to rip. Why aren't you letting me rip? Ah, you suck. So we'll delete these vertices. Control B, delete vertices. Come in and we'll delete these vertices. From here, let's build in this. And so there's our stairs. Do I want to click the apply on the modifier now, or should I do it later? Do I want to do it now or do it later? I might do it later. Okay, so next thing is, because that goes up to 3, which is that top bit. Excuse me. Let's now create the same system that we've got up here. So let's go Shift A, plane. And so what these are going to be kind of like the walkways. So excuse me, you guys can just move out of the way for a schmidgen. I will duplicate this. Shift D. GX. Let's bring that over. GZ. Bring that over. And then from here, what I can do is select all this, delete vertices. And then let's make sure that this is sitting on 4. That was pretty close. 4. Is that right? That seems fine to me. And then we go E to extrude on the X, and that should go all the way to, that's going off the local. Shift, how am I joining this? Control J to join. And now the question is, what are we going to do here? Let's probably start off by doing I to do an inset. How do you... So I'm trying to think, I can triangulate the mesh. Stuff it. Shift D, G, Z. Bye-bye. Oh, come on. Where are you? Delete faces. So we'll select this area. And it'll go down. Just so it's kind of resting on that. I know I read it yonks ago. Chris Kuhn's pod racing course on how to make grates. Q? I do have hard ops. Okay. Operation. I want to... Great. Whoops. Let's go W, subdivide a few times. Q, I do have hard ops, which is good. I want to grate that puppy. Delete faces. Nice. Will that destroy the poly count? Sure will. That is a future Marco problem. Scale ever so slightly. E to extrude. Oh, that looks sexy. That's a nice floor. From here, let's keep it as that file. Let's go SM underscore floor underscore walkway. And then from here I can go file, export, FBX. What is the time? 9:30. Okay, we've been going at this for an hour. SM underscore floor underscore walkway. Everything looks fine. Normals. Shift N. Let's check the normals, which way they're going. Gosh. Oh boy. I'm shooting myself in the foot. Okay, that's fine. Let's go file, export, because I know that I would have just done that. Export. FBX. Walkway. Let's bring Mr. Walkway in. Import, please. Let's minimize that window. So while that's importing, what do you want? Great. Yes. So I know there's a specific way you're meant to be meant to do it, and that's in regarding to doing like a triangulation and then rotating it or something. But yeah, like I said, I know Chris Kuhn had a tutorial on it a while back. Alright, how does that look? Oh yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Oof. Spicy. Oh, that looks pretty good. I think I might have to do it with an alpha because, yep. But yeah, like I said, that'll be future Marco's problem. Let's just try and get the game working. Where's the staircase going to go is the question. Ooh. Ow. I think maybe... I don't know. Future Marco's problem. Okay, let's put that there. And then we'll put here. And then the staircase can go kind of here. So, oh, look at that. That does look nice. So if I have the staircase here, does that give us enough room? Let us check. So I'm going to grab these two sections, GX, Shift D, GX. Let's just push all that back. Apply that solidify modifier, Control J, File, Export, nope, SM underscore walkway underscore stairs, File, Export, FBX, ploppers, walkway underscore stairs, export. Bring that back over here. Walkway stairs. Import all. No! Darn you, work like stairs. So the collision box on that is a little bit wonky. Wonky, wonky, wonky. How do you go? Complex? Save? Dang it. I gotta work out how to do stairs. Slightly annoying. Anyway, back to this. Let's grab these, and there's going to be a room here. There we go. Like so. And then that's going to be another doorway. Don't. No, canyon. Okay, nothing. That's fine. Okay. And then this will be another room in here. It doesn't seem like it's wide enough. It doesn't seem wide enough, I don't think. I mean, long enough, sorry. Do I just go and make a single floor? That probably would be easiest. And then that way I can extend this out some more, and we can put some more puzzles in here and such. That would probably be a little bit better. I mean, there'll be less puzzles. And then I could bring that down. Just shut up and just do it. Let's go. Let's bring that up. And so that section goes up into the cockpit. And then we are literally going to copy all this. Okay. Nope. Nope. Done. Bring that up. Cool beans. And then we can grab these tiles and let's block off these as well, because you have to remember I will kind of maybe put in some beds or such, but it all depends on time. Time is so none. And I got to make a roof. There we go. That's something I haven't done yet. So, oops, we will go back and let's make a roof that sits at 2 point something. There we go. All right, so let's come back in and let's make a roof with the lights. Do I keep the lights together or separate? I reckon probably we will keep it separate, and then that way I'll create a blueprint that has the light, and then we avoid that whole issue of overlapping the lights. So let's bring it up here. This can go out of the way now. Over there. I need to work out what is this line here. No. this line is at 2.7. So our roof is 2.7-ish. Let's go 2.75. So Shift A, mesh. We can do it there. GZ 2.75. What is the roof going to look like? Do I just put in, let's just make small squares. And maybe what we'll do is do individual stuff. Cool. No, because then the light will look really weird. So we need something centralized. So let's just stick to my theme. We'll select everything. I to do an inset. Oh, but I don't really want that to be on the roof. Well, let's do something a little bit different because I got a little bit of room to wiggle with. Let's go Control B. And then we'll do another Control B and bring this all the way to the edge. And then I can extrude Z.1. And that's not touching the roof. Good. GZ. Let's bring that up to 2.9. And then I'm going to scale it in. Scale on the Y as well a little bit more. And then so our light panel can sit up in there. Probably over here then. Let's just go Shift D, Z, I to do an inset. Let's grab this exterior loop. Delete vertices. Let's select these. And delete face because that's wasted territory. GZ. Probably when it comes time to UV unwrapping, I'll probably just use UVPackmaster because I am lazy. I just want to get it done. I think this way and this way. Let's select these two. Control B. Alt right click. Select these two. Oh my goodness. Control B. Let's come back in and we'll get these faces done. Scale on ZX, individual origins, go medium, scale on the X. Cool. And then we can model something up in here and the light will sit on there and then we add the light blueprint to that. Okay, so this would be SM_roof_light1. Whoops, let's just go duplicate that. File, export, FBX. Roof1, export. Roof. Import all. Oh, ploppers. Every single stinking time. Shift N. Wrong way. Inside. Hang on. No, not this one. Control N, Shift N, Shift N. Yes, that's correct. Control L. No! Hang on. Wait, what? No, that's fine. Now it's fine. File, export. So having the normals is very important. I mean, I can put two-sided material on, but I don't think that's the right way to go. And over here, then we can select this. Come on. There we go. Is that correct? It is not. So let's select these and continue to build our world. Okay. There we go. There we go. A little bit more, buddy. One more. No, is that correct? See, to me that doesn't look That looks quite nice. I'm fairly chuffed with that. And then we can just throw on some materials. From here, let's just remove these as they're my test objects. This as well. On your bike, skadoodle, skadoosh. And we'll bring up these items as well to one more floor. I will now go and create some lighting. So something that sits in there. And then I can kind of make that a blueprint. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Done. Whoa. It's not right level. So it's more the planning of the game will be interesting, because kind of like this door needs to be, let's say this door needs to be open first, but the resulting door is this one, but this door will give you access to this, then this, then this. The one thing I'd love to be able to work out is how to plug cables in. Ooh, that would be good. How to do that. What kind of roof? Maybe I might duplicate that roof across everywhere. But for now, okay, what are these lights going to look like? What's a sci-fi type light? I mean, I could do just a flat, like panel, but I mean, I could put halogens. Hey, Ben. So, I'm just trying to think, how do I want the light bulbs to look? I mean, see, now we're starting to get a little bit pedantic. Let's come back to it. What's the next bit that we got to work on? So we've got this section here. This will all be a wall. If I'm going to look back to my drawings that I did. So the plan is to have, maybe what I'll do is I'll design one engine horizontally, and then the other engine horizontally, kind of like the Falcon, like there's two of them. So what I'm thinking is, let's just move this out of the way, just so I can kind of show you guys what I'm visualizing. Let's move that up there, hold control, snap. So what it'll be is, let's put an edge loop, control B to do a bevel. Let's put another edge loop in the middle. I did that wrong. Let's just do it like this. So what I'm kind of thinking is maybe have the engine like this, because this is what the ship looks like at the moment. It's just a flying box. But I mean, we're a spaceship. We don't need, get stuffed. We don't need aerodynamics. So it kind of looks like that at the moment, with a door here-ish. I to do an inset. I'm just gonna Aye. What are you doing? E to extrude. So it kind of looks like this at the moment. And this part up here will be the bridge. So something like this. Control B. So that's what I'm kind of visualizing the actual ship to be like. I do want something on the back here. Hey, Kevin, to be the back part of the puzzle. So if we're looking at it, we're kind of, this is what we've got at the moment. It's more of a box, but the engine section will be here, and that's kind of where the puzzle is. Do you use Miximo? Because there is an awesome script to get the rigs from Miximo working in UE. I do have Miximo. I haven't tried that script yet. However, because I'm doing a game jam, what I'm doing is almost minimal viable product. So I want a game that works. I'm eliminating animation because that's a whole nother section. So character animation. I'm eliminating AI because that's a whole nother kettle of fish that I haven't learned. So those are the two things. So I've kind of gone, what can I make without that? And so far, this is what I've come up with. Because, yeah, I got a week to make this. As much as I love it, oh, I would love to make that, but no la bingo. Now, in saying that, I probably should have made these trusses or I-beams separate. That's fine. That's Feature Marco's problem. Still got to make railing. Now the cockpit. Surely I'm not going to make the cockpit that big. So at the moment, let's go to our kind of blueprint of what it looks like. It is literally a flying box at the moment. So let's go bleep GX. So it more looks like that. Maybe what we'll do is, yes, we'll just make it kind of square. Question is that centered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you are smart. Okay. So how big's our cockpit is the question. We've got 1. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 meters by, do we go like 6 meters maybe? Maybe a nice big bridge. And then that way, when you're trying to do the puzzles, you've got to actually move around left and right. So what's the size of that? So let's just create a floor plan. Excuse me, Mr. Light. Let's just go GX. And I'm just going to select all that. Let's just move that out of the way. Shift A, plane, GX. Yeah, that would be nice. A week-long stream. All right. Let's go like this. And we said 6 meters by size Y. We said 10. 4, 6, 8, 10. Whoa, it's a big. That's a big bridge. But then, like now let's think about this practically. How many people are going to be working on this ship? I mean, most of the time on a small transport vessel, which this is what it's kind of is, will be normally one person in control. So let's say maybe we go 2 people. So we've got one person on this side, one person on this side. So we've got the actual driver, which goes on the right hand side because I'm in Australia, and the navigator can be on the left. So we've got kind of all these consoles here. And I do like the angle effect, but then that just adds an extra layer. Oh my goodness, how complexity. Okay, let's just make a chair first. You know what? Let's just have a break. Let's make a chair. GZ, so that's 2 meters high. That's a big chair. Let's bring it down. Let's just start off with a cushion. Let's put that in the middle. V to rip. Control L, delete. Voltage. Mirror modifier. Oh, stuff here. Okay. On the Y. Alright, so let's make this chair. So from here, and then we'll grab this section, E to extrude. We'll throw in a subsurf. Beautiful. And I'm just going to kind of block this out really quick. How does this go? I think... No, I've done that wrong. So it goes like that. We put in cushion, cushion, cushion. So that's our cushion. And then what we do is we grab this section, GX. Actually, we'll put edge loop in here, and then we'll grab this section, GX. And then so we kind of got that. Tired and going to be hitting the hay. Have a good night. Michael, good luck with the game build. Thank you very much, Stevie. It's going to be long. Long and laborious. I'm just hoping to get this stuff, the modeling out as soon as I can. We won't spend too much time on this, so I'm going to grab these faces. Let's just go GZ. Let's put an edge loop in here. So it's kind of like this is the bum crack. I think I'm putting way too much detail into this. Yeah, this is... What are you doing? This is a stinking chair. That's good enough. That's good enough. And then what I'll do is, let's come into side view, Shift D, rotate 90 degrees. Scale Y. Whoops, don't have clipping turned on. Come on. GY. So something like this. Beautiful. From here, let's just put in a few edge loops. And I'm going to extrude, how much? 0.01. Extrude 0.01. Extrude 0.01. And then that kind of gives us this padding effect. But I think we might go out a little bit more. Like so. We'll grab this edge loop, except for the back. And we will bring that forward. A little bit too much. GG. There we go. How's that looking? Smooth. What have I done? Let's check the normals. Shift N. Nope, I've butchered it. So I'm going to get... that's why you stupid clown. So let's grab this section. GG. GG. And so that GG is kind of moving along the edge. GG. Did I grab the right one? Nope. GG. And so we still got that padding type. Oh gosh. Not the best chair. We'll put in a headrest as well. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to press O to turn on proportional editing. G to grab. And let's kind of move it in, I guess. Rotate. I butchered it. That's not too bad. When in edit mode, I know, I'm trying to so much get into that habit. I know I should be pressing that. It is an absolutely brilliant shortcut key, but I just don't. It's just a force of habit. Because I know when I was starting off, I was like, I'm never going to use shortcut keys. Oh my goodness, was I wrong? E to extrude. It is a habit that I'm trying to get into. See, this chair is way too high poly. I just gotta, come on. I gotta put it together. Hurry up. There we go. Ugh. That's a yuck chair. Whatevs. So the plan is, let's go G, and it's going to be sitting around here. Size 0.5, so we've got a meter wide chair, which is still too big. Scale 0.75-ish. Let's raise that off the ground. Tab GZ, half a meter. That'll be interesting to see. From here, let's go. Let's create a console of some sort. And we'll put that there. There we go. 3. No, what have I done? It's not square anymore. What did I do? There we go. Go into face mode. Let's bring that up. GZ. Okay, something like this. That's way too big. G, Y, X. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll throw in a mirror modifier on that one. Why? Because I can. Doesn't need to be a mirror modifier. Okay. GY, let's move that across like so. Edge loop in there. Actually, let's put an edge loop in here and in here. And then we'll grab this section and this section, GX. Something like this. Dang it. Now you've got me conscious about it. GZ. What we'll do as well, you don't use... I know it's very helpful. I know. But at the moment I'm trying to smash this out. Because I think the gameplay will probably be really important soon. Oh, come on, cube. GX. And so I did have a quick look at some reference images. One of my favorite games of all time is the Egosoft, the X, what do you call them? X3 and all that. Yeah, they're just called like X3 and X4. So originally I grew a lot of inspiration when I first started modeling on that. I think that chair's way too high. Because I'm dribbling, what actually got me into 3D modeling was there is a scene in The Phantom Menace where the pod racers are racing through the canyon, and as the pod racers are going through the canyon, the light off the canyon, the shadow off the canyon, like cut off half the pod racer, and I went, oh my goodness, that is brilliant. That's what I want to learn. And so that's why I pretty much got into Blender, for that one shot that is only like a second long, and I went, that's what I want to do. Let's quickly make steering wheel. Oh, let's just butcher a steering wheel together. Okay, scale. So yeah, there's a fun fact. Mirror, la mirror. E to extrude. And then we go. The first time today we are actually using the spin tool. If I can find it. I prefer the spin tool in Blender 2.7. It was way cooler. It was easier. It just worked better. What? Ah. Yes. That's good enough. And let me just quickly put in some bevels in here. Control B. I think it's a little bit too far apart, but whatevs for now. I'm just going to block that out because that is not too much of my concern right now. Oh no, so if I've got, hang on, if I've got a chair, then that means I need to make an animation where if you want to sit down in the chair, dang it. Okay, let's rethink this. So far out. So maybe it'll be just a, let's find a reference image. Sci-fi console starship. There we go. Let's have a look. Images. See, something like that where everyone is standing up. See, that makes sense. Well, let's try this. Hang on. Cruise ship control room? Dang it. See, something like that. But that's still got chairs. Dang it. Something like that. Let's make something like that. Okay, cursor order origin. That actually, yes, that'll work out really well. So what we'll do is bring that up here. 2 meters high is too high. Okay, GZ, let's go down to about 1.5. From here, let's put in that. GZ, and we'll bring that down here. Let's bring everything across. Come on, GY, GX. Bring everything across in here. And I'm just going to bring that down. So that's kind of like the base of the console. So that's kind of like where all the screens will be. We can modular fire this. So we've got that. Shift D. Let's just move that to the side. And we kind of want a central area. Let's go another 2 edge loops in here. And I will grab these two, E to extrude on the X. A little bit more. Nope, that's too much. G, X. So if we come up like this, so then we'll have our screens here with all the information. And if I throw a bevel modifier on that, whoa, that's an epic bevel. Let's go 0.01, 0.01, and then what was the other thing I said? We need to change it from none to angle. Oh, mind you, that doesn't really affect it here. And then I can get rid of this. This is no longer important now, so we can move that out of the way. Okay. I think that might work a little bit better. And then what are we going to have on this section? Maybe just kind of like a viewing deck. So if we go back into our images, what do they got on the sides? A couch. Oakley dokley. Oh, I do like that idea as well. And having stuff on the roof. So let's come back into here. We will make them separate objects, I think, but we'll put in screens and such on here, but this needs to be, how are we going to do this? So I'm thinking gameplay wise, I could put screens on there. Okay. And then once you select the screen, it opens up a widget. And then you can interact with that widget. Oof, that's complicated. Is it complicated? Not really, because you can just click click buttons and then stuff happens. I think maybe that might be the best way to go. What are we going to be putting on this section is another story. I do like it. I do like this idea though. I'm very keen on it. So from here, let's maybe we will size Z 0, GZ, bring that down like so. Why am I doing that? Oh, that's because I can now Control B and do a bevel. Select this, G, X, and we can bring that back, and we'll keep that section there. So from here, let's go Shift D, P, separate by selection, and so this will be our console panel. Select this, put an edge loop through the middle, select all, I to do an inset, I again to do another inset. So we've got like two separate screens in there, and they can both have different data. Interaction wise, I am starting to lose my voice. So let's delete vertices and let's work with the one screen. And that way, when the player walks up and they hit the box to make a interaction, then it goes into the widget and then does stuff. And if I've got separate screens, that means I've got 4 windows to play with. Sick. I to do an inset. You're a jerk. I to do an inset. Control I. Delete edges. From here, let's do another inset. Let's go E to extrude. Select all this. Faces. Whoops. Okay, let's manually move this out now. G, Z, there we go. Let's select the outers. E to extrude. Beautiful. I want this face in here. Is there a face in there? There it is. We're going to E to extrude on that one, which is fine. Let's now select these edges, and I kind of just want to round it off a little bit. So I'm going to do Control B to do a bevel, and then mouse wheel that puppy. There we go. And now when we look at it, Shift D, Y. That's not too bad. I think though, no, I'm happy with that. So we've got kind of like our bench top. We've got our interactable object, which is our screen. Oh boy, how long have we been going for? An hour and a half. Sick. So that's that. We'll probably put up a top section up here as well. So let's go tab into edit mode, Shift N. Actually, let's check where those normals actually went. Normal faces. Anything inside? What are you doing? Shift N. Really? Oh, hang on. No, there's 2 faces in there. So this one here, delete face. Beautiful. Okay, so this one is SM underscore cockpit underscore screen. This one here is SM underscore cockpit underscore control board, whatever. Okay, copy that. File, export, FBX, paste. Done. This one. Okay. File. Oops. Check. No, we did. File, export, FBX. Control V, export. Let's come back in. Someone's talking to me on Discord. No, they're not. Beautiful. I do have a Discord. If you guys want to jump in for some odd reason, it is always there if you need to ask questions when I'm out of live stream. I'm not looking at it now, but yes. Back in Unreal, let's bring it over. Let's bring in our 2 cockpit objects. Import. Let's grab our floor. So we'll just quickly grab these floors. And we said, I can't even remember what we said. Let's bring that around. Done. Okay, cool. And let's just copy these as well now. And now we said, let's bring this in. And it goes there. Does it go there? No, it goes here. I'm an idiot and I stuffed that up, but oh well. And then we'll grab our screen, put one here and one over here. And we need to get that center console out as well. What do we call this? Copy, copy. Let's grab this. Control V, center. Copy. File, export, FBX. Control V, export. And we come over here into Control Center. Import. Thank you. Yeah, that's not too bad. And that gives us plenty of room to run in. Let me just quickly, because I haven't got the stairs working. I'm going to get that collision box working properly. Play. And then that gives us plenty of room to go interact, 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 interact. I don't know what we'll put here. We'll put in some other separate screen. And that gives us room to walk around and we can have a look at the flames. That'll be happening. What's this business here? Alright, so I've got to fix up the door frames. Whoops, that is the wrong floor. It is this one over here. So I've got separate floors for the doors because there's kind of like a little bit of a groove. So if we come over into here. Do I have the right? Oh, ploppers. Can't tell. I don't think that's the right floor. So let's come over here into same door. Plop that in there. Plop that in there. What do we got? Which way is our door? There it is. So let's turn that 90 degrees. Nice. But I will fix that up. I'll do that afterwards. All right. Cool beans. Now. All right. Let's go back into Blender. Come on. We're all here for some Blender love. Let's do some Blender. So I'm going to grab all this. Oops. I'm going to grab all this. G and just plop that up there. So from here, let's work out how big is this back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 18 meters. Oh my goodness. And what we're going to do is let's go 4 meters deep. Shift S, cursor toward origin. Let's go facing, plane, scale X 9. So that should be 18 meters. And GY like so. And I'm going to make this 4 meters. And what this will be is in here will be our kind of like our engine room. So we're going to create a whole bunch of pipes. Something that makes it really cool. Does Unreal support Alt-D duplication instead of Shift-D? No. So the way I do it is, for instance, if I've got this object and I want to duplicate it, I can just press Alt and left click and drag, and that duplicates it. Same as if I want to make another object and I want to rotate it. Alt right click. Oh, sorry, Alt left click, and then that's how you duplicate in Unreal. I'm pretty sure you can do the Shift D. Nope. Control C, Control V. There you go. That works as well. Did Control D work? Shift D? Nope. Control D? Nope. Yeah, so there you go. Control C, Control V works, or you just hold Alt and you move it over. Let's just click save all just to make sure. Yes, please. Okay, so this is our engine room. So let's start creating stuff. Tab into edit mode. What are we doing? Let's start off with a cube. And let's get rid of those. I'm going to grab this edge, extrude by 3, just so we've kind of got our wall. What I am thinking as well, I'm going to move this box here, and then that way I can put in an array. Oops. Put that over there, and I can just scale that in for now. And now I've got my array behind. And then we can have 9 slots. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go back down to 7 slots and select everything, G, X, and I will move that over. So that we've got side access to that area. G, Z, no. So what I'll do is maybe I'll select this and hide, and then that doesn't matter. Beautiful. Look at that, Captain Clever. Scale Y. So kind of like the back of the engine has all these panels, and each one behind here is kind of like the engine. So from here, what's going to look awesome? Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's put in a cylinder. Oh my goodness, I am losing my voice. Scale. G, Y on each. Oh, that's a good idea. Rather than having them all in like the line, I can go like 1, 2, 3, 4. And what that 4 means is that you can kind of get in between each engine, and you got to try and work out. Oh my goodness, that is brilliant. So let's quickly just Alt H. Let's grab this. I don't know if anyone made any sense out of that one. We're going to count that down to 4. So as you're playing, you can actually come in and have a look at the pipes, see if there's something missing, and then that way you can go to a storeroom, get the part you think you need, and then you can bring it all the way back, plug it in. Sick. That is genius. I am losing the plot. Okay, from here, what are we going to do? So we know that Shift D, Y. I think we're going to have something in like this. And what it needs to be is going to have multiple parts in here. I don't want it to lag the game out though. That's the thing. Anyway, future markers problem. Shift D, rotate 45. Shift D, rotate 90. And so now that'll give you options to have a look, and that gives me options to place things in certain spots, like fuses and things like that. Oh, that is clever. That is clever. Let's go with that. Okay, so we need some sort of, maybe some independent parts which will sit in between here. I do like the idea of doing I, comes in, I, and then kind of just does that. Scale that in. Let's go I, and extrude, bring that in. Then we can put some parts in here. Let's go. This is what I love doing, is shade smooth. Okay, it looks like crud though, but if you come into the object data and go into normals, auto smooth, there we go. Look at that. That's a bit better. However, we want to be able to be putting parts in this engine. And so that'll kind of work out well because you can kind of like look at the other engines and go, oh, what's missing? Oh, that is clever. Okay, that's just kind of like another puzzle that we can go through. Okay, cool. Looks like crud though. Now, I am going to, because I can't think right now, I'm going to go to my inspiration and what's his name? Andrew Hodgson. Dummy. Now, the reason why I'm coming to this guy does, he used to work for LucasArts. LucasArts? Liz LucasArts. And so he worked on Star Wars and Terminator and all that, and just kind of want to look at some of these parts that he's got to see what I can kind of draw from. Because I've used this engine quite a bit here. You can see he's just got pipes and stuff everywhere. And so this is one of the asset packs that I've bought. For those of you who have subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I do a lot of Blender add-on reviews, and when I started the channel as well, I was doing a lot of kit bashing reviews. And so this is one of those kit bash things that I've done. Unfortunately, due to the rules, I have to create my own assets. I do like that. That's a good idea. So I can create something like that. That's a good idea. These boxes and yeah, okay, that's cool. That's a nice pipe. So yeah, just at the moment, I'm just kind of trying to draw on some inspiration. Ooh, a little fan thing. So these pipes are gorgeous in here. I do like these sci-fi paneling. This bit. Oh yeah, okay. Let's make some of them. Here. Okay. So from here, let's just grab a cylinder. Shift D, G, Z. I'm just going to do it up here. Let's go face. Make that a little bit smaller. E to extrude. E to extrude again. Scale. E to extrude. Comes in like this. And then it comes in. And then from here, what I'll do is do I to do an inset. And then we will come in and I to do an inset, bring that all the way in. Let's go like this. E to extrude. And we'll grab this section and that goes in like so. I think that should come out maybe a little bit more. And then this section here, let's go G on the Y, put the 3D cursor thing there. Let's go spin tool and we'll draw that out a little bit. Why am I not seeing? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's a bit weird. And then that can come in like so. Oh yeah, that's not bad. And then I can place that to be a socket in. Do I have the mirror modifier on? No, I've got an array modifier. Oh, stooge. Go like this. Comes in there. I think that might be a little bit too high poly for what it needs to be, but that's fine. E to extrude, scale that up. And in it plops. And then so that means what I can do from here is then we can do some stuff to give it a bit more oomph. So let's grab this thing, Shift D, rotate, Z 90, scale that in. Okay. E to extrude, that's fine. I. Well, it's going to be on a computer, so I don't really have to worry about it as much-ish, kinda, not really, maybe. I mean, I could come in and worry about it like left, right, and center. But for now, I kind of just want to get the project up and running. I do want to work on the gameplay as soon as possible. So that's why I'm kind of just blocking all this in. But really, I'd probably divide this in half. Oh, look at that. Shift D, X, Y. Oh, that's gorgeous. I do like that pipe. Shift D, G, X, scale, X, minus 1. But I probably will come in. I think this might actually be a little bit too much, especially if it's going to be multiplying. But what I might do is, let's just quickly just put in some panels, I reckon. And that'll hide the bulk of the information. But maybe on some of these engines, I might have one of the panels missing, and then that's where extra parts need to go in. But for instance, now I've got this section isn't interactable, so you got to put a part in there. I probably should do the kind of the same in here, but I might just make that as a cap. These boxes, I don't know. I got to add some more things that could be missing. Control B. So this is how I do my panels. I do it the Chris Kuhn way, or sometimes the Solidify way. So I've done an edge loop with a bevel in the middle. Control numpad minus, and then Alt S to scale inwards, and then V to rip that puppy. And now we've kind of got this. So from here I can just select a few of that, and not that one, that one, that one, and then we can do Control B again, Control minus, Alt S, V to rip. And then there we go, we've kind of created this Sci-Fi panel already. I'm going to Shift D on that, GY scale. Let's bring that in, delete face. I to do an inset. Control B to do the bevel again. Control I, Alt S. Let's go the other way, sorry. V to rip. GY scale. I, there we go, Control B. And now we've kind of got a cap there. That's Control B there. Nice. And then what we'll do is let's just add in some extra love. Oh. Scale. And I'm just going to kind of, whoops, let's go Shift D on that one. Shift S, cursor to selected. Shift A, let's add in a circle, but I want 6 sides. Rotate X 90 degrees. Scale. And I'm just going to create a face and be lazy. And I'm just going to make some bolts. Delete faces. Let's select these. And I'm going to G to select. From here, let's do rotate 3D cursor. Shift D, rotate 180. Select these both. Shift D, rotate 30. Nope. 60. Shift D, rotate 60. There we go. And so now we've kind of got these bolts sticking that thing down. All right, what do we got here? Let us do, come in here. Let's do Control B. Give me my edge loop. V to rip. And select these two. Let's do a bevel on here. Nice. See, that looks quite nice. I do like that. Hey, you smooth. Yeah, cool bananas. It needs something more as well. I mean, we could probably, I'm second guessing about these. I mean, I just kind of like threw them in for just some extra details. What to do? what to do. Something needs to be there, because you need, at the moment there's no reason to come to this side of the engine or this side of the engine. So something needs to come on here, and that'll probably be eventually like a separate part. I'll probably separate this part as well. I'll make a part that sits in there as well. All right, cool bananas. Cool bananas. Let's just jump back. What can we acquire? I do like those. Oh, those fan grates are really nice. Let's check this engine. Oh, that's a nice touch. So kind of get a whole bunch of pipe. Oh, yes. So kind of, I got an idea. So from here, what I'll do is I'm going to duplicate that, scale, GZ, GY, scale that a little bit more, bring that in there-ish, and E to extrude, and then what this will be as well, oops, let's go back into medium point, get stuffed. And then this can be another part that sits in there. Scale. Nope. Alright. Control L. Let's go back into this. What did I say? 3D cursor. Shift E, rotate 30. Shift E, rotate 30. Control L. Shift D, rotate minus 90. Beautiful. And then what I'll do is I'll throw some parts in there as well. So it's kind of like a whole bunch of fuses need to be sitting in there as well. But once again, like I said, I need something on the sides here. Maybe if I go like this, I to do a slot, E to extrude, scale, X. There we go. Let's go back into medium point. And then that way now I can throw a piece in there. Let's just throw a bevel. Do you want to put a bevel on? No, it doesn't. Angle? There we go. So it's got a slight bevel so we can put in a slot. From here, what I might do is Shift D on that. Yeah, bevel modifier lags a lot. So let's just get rid of that for now. I'm going to put in a few edge loops, Control B to do a bevel. And what I'm going to make this is kind of like a cartridge. So, delete faces. So it's kind of like a cartridge needs to be placed in here. Delete faces. Let's select these, Control L, G, X, all the way in. And now we've got a reason for the player to go around these engines to check. That is pretty solid though. I'm pretty chuffed with that. Let's copy these bolts, Shift D. These are some big get stuffed bolts. Y, size Y, and then it's kind of like they're holding the engine in place. And let's just rotate that a little bit just to give it some difference, if you know what I mean. There we go. Alright, I'm fairly chuffed with that. I'm fairly chuffed. Okay, let's delete the array. Let's now delete this box. Let's select everything, GX, and we'll put it like so. we will call this SM underscore engine, don't caps lock, SM underscore engine underscore main, because then when it comes time to exporting some of the smaller pieces, we can still go SM engine plug or cartridge, whatever. Let's check this, Shift N, flip all the normals, export FBX, and I've already forgotten what I called it. Engine underscore main. So if you're new here, welcome. I am trying to do a game for the Unreal Engine Game Jam. That is the wrong folder. And so I'm trying to build a level design very quickly, trying to nut one out. If you are new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. I would love to be able to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That would be sick. Okay, let's turn that around. Here we see. Oh, that's not a lot of room, is it? Ah, ploppers. Oh, it's probably plenty of room. Let's grab these Scifi plates here, and we're going to duplicate this. There we go. And let's go the other way as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please no more. And dun. And let's duplicate now. Oh, come on. There it is. Alt right click. There we go. And there we go. Let's delete that one on the end. And we'll come back in and put in a door in a sec. Let's rotate. Okay. Flick your way over there. Keep going. Straight. And, oh jeez. Let's do one more. Rotate. Did I hold Alt? I have no idea. I did. Good. Bring that over here. And we said this one comes here. This one comes here. This one comes here. And this one comes here. So there we go. We've kind of got these 4 engines. The question is they're a little bit too low. So let's bring that up to the right height. There we go. I'm just going to delete this wall. No, that's the wrong wall. This wall. And let's just move you over. So then that way, let's just jump off. We can come in. Do we have enough room to walk past? We sure do. Is there a cartridge in there? Yes, there is. Is there a cartridge in there? No, there isn't. Quick, let's run over into the storeroom, get something, come back, plop it in. Ah, yeah. It does look like Canon battery. Alright, just joined in with the stream. What are you making? Sci-fi. So this back. So I'll give you a quick rundown. So I'm making a game for the Game Jam, Epic Game Jam. I'm just quickly building up a level design. So this is going to be a sci-fi ship where you got to solve a few puzzles and so on and so forth. These are the engines that will be running out the back. So if I just quickly jump back into, oh my goodness, I hate that. Oh. And then this is what the ship kind of looks like from the exterior. And this back area here is the engines. And this is the cargo door. If we plop back in here, shush, shush, into here. And so that's the side door. And then we're kind of building out the cockpit here as well. These will all be interactable. But I think I will just end up stealing Quixel stuff. I think that might be the easiest way rather than rebaking everything. Even though I don't have that many assets, it's more than I got to dump assets in here. Let's do this. And let's copy that one. And then so what I would do is come in here And we will copy all this. Dunt, 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 dunt. Hold Alt and up you plop. And then from here, we will steal the floors and all this. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my voice. I don't know how long we've been going on for now. I think 2 hours or so. I will probably be going on till midnight. Maybe, if I survive. There we go. And then so we've got pretty much 8 engines to work with. Yeah, that'll work nice. I'm fairly happy with that. And then like this. And then the annoying thing is I got to replace all these roof tiles, but that's fine. Dun, dun. Nope, missed one. Okay, is everything aligned? Sure is. Let's grab these two. And so now we're kind of just nutting out the level. What's going on? Look like counting batteries. Sick. Okay. Okay. That looks nice. Am I happy with it? Could it be better? Of course it could be better. Go. Look at that. Oops. Let's put some walls over here. Do the same for here and here. So I've got to go back and UV unwrap everything. This is going to be fun to you. Is there an idea without a concept? I did kind of do a drawing on how I wanted the floor to be laid out. I didn't really have an idea for the engines. I think I'm going to come back in and add some more stuff to it, but I'm just trying to get a minimal viable product working. I've got to make banister steel. Trying to get a minimal viable product that I know that I can submit, and then if I've got time, I can always come back and just keep building on it here and a little bit. I can come back and build on it a little bit more. From here, what are we missing? I got to work on the doors. So let's go fix up the doors. I'm going to come back into Blender. So let's get rid of. Well, actually, I can get rid of that because that's not important. What on earth did I just do? Okay, GX. Let's go find floor, flat door. Now, if I do Alt G, that'll bring me right back. Lovely. And so what I wanted to do is grab this inside edge and set that to 0. And so what that'll mean is that'll fix up this problem. But what I need to create is an actual door. So I'm going to grab this vertice, this edge here, Shift D, P, separate by selection. Let us first export FBX door, should be door frame. But anyway, and now I can come back in here, right click, re-import, and that's fixed up that problem. Come back into Blender. You, sir, can go away. And here we go. Am I in? Okay, GX. Let's just go like this. E to extrude, X. GX. Let's just bring that over. Beautiful. So from here, I need to make a single door. And what I'll do is I'll end up making a blueprint for Unreal for just the doors. Ooh. Okay, so minus 0.03. E to extrude 0.06 minus. There we go. So now we've got the width of our door that'll slide through, and it should slide through in between our walls. What is the top here? Let's go 2.3. Okay, how can I make this door look? Actually, let's just do that. So what I might do is I might just do I again. And let's just do size X. I didn't extrude. There we go. And let's go to individual origins, and that can scale in. Something simple. Cool beans. File. What do I do? No. Control Shift N. Far out. File. Export. FBX. Door. SM wall flat door. I'll just call it door. Door _1. Done. Export FBX. And come into this. Let's bring in our door. Let's just rename that because that's a stupid name. There we go. Import shop. And then from here, I should be able to throw in the door. And there we go. We've got doors. I know I've kind of cheated and it just goes straight through, but that's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Beautiful. So the doors work. These will be blueprints. There needs to be a button here. How many of you want to see me try and work out a blueprint? Let me know in the comments. And I will see if we can automate this door, attaching it to my current blueprints, and I'll explain how I did that. Let me know in the comments if you want to know about that. So I've got the doors, I've got the door frames, I've got the walls, I've got the floor. I need railing. Okay, Alt G, and that'll bring that to here. How am I going to do this? Let's go. Let's be clean straight away. Oops, Shift S, cursor to world origin. Cylinder. I'll make this about 8. Scale 0.5, so it's a meter high. There we go. Shift D. Rotate 90. GZ. Let's snap that up here. Scale it up a little bit. And we'll grab these two, and that'll be 0. And this will be 2. Oh, actually, let's just do it like this. It would be easier. GX. I'm going to put that one there. GX. So it's kind of like they're not welded together. So it gives us that modular thing. So 1.9. Nope. 1.95. And then this will give us 0.5. Get stuffed. 0.05. Smooth. Let's just bring that in a smidgen, or not. Come on. GY. No, it's too much in. That's a y-axis, 0.05. Are you still on that? Beautiful. Do I want to just have it as rails like that? I mean, I could probably... Let's come down. Shift E, Z, scale, Shift Y. Nope. Scale, Shift X. There we go. Scale X. And then that could sit in there like so. So that's kind of like our railing. That's not too bad. I'll buy that for $1. Let's grab this face and this face, Control B to do bevel, normals, there we go, auto smooth. Ooh, on anything greater than 40 degrees. 45. Really? 50? Oh, because it's 60 degrees. There we go, that's fine. Okay, file. What am I calling this? This will be... Alright. Control V, walkway, handrail, str. So let's just copy that. File, export, FBX, floor, walkway, handrail, lovely jubblies. You know what? Shift N. Let's do that again because the normals always screw me over. FBX, howdy. Hey. I've already forgotten your name from Melbourne. I was watching a couple of your videos today. Freaking fantastic. Very jealous of that stuff. So let's bring that in. What do I call it? Walkway, handrail, straight. Import. Yeah, shut up. And that way I can dump this in here like so. And then we've got handrails. Look at that. That's not too bad. I'm fairly chuffed with that. Door blueprint. Alright, we will go through the door blueprint. See if I can bumble my way through it. And I'll explain what I've... Dang it! What I've done to get to where I am. Okay. Let's start off with... Save all before I forget. So we will start off with, I'm just going to put this in the middle. One there. And then let's go through here. Let's line these two up. Bam. Put a... Nope, that's a flat door. We want this door in here. Okay, so now let's select all three objects. Let's select all three objects. Blueprints. What? Get stuffed. Blueprints. Convert selected components to blueprint class. Okay. I don't trust it. But is all my other blueprints actors? Alright, let's go master interact. So this is my master interact. Right click, create child class, interact, and we will call this underscore door. I did this the most dodgiest way. Move here. So if I go into my blueprint character, where's character? And if I come down, there it is. Come on. So the way I've done this is, does the blueprint contain the words interact? So I've called it BP underscore master underscore interact. I created a child from that, which is our BP interact door. So as long as I got that interact part in there, it'll kick off this command here, which means grab item, which is weird. No, you muppet. Oh, wait, you muppet. Hang on, you muppet. Oh. Hang on. What have I done? Yes. Okay. Let's go back. Let's interact boxes. Okay, that's... Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go this. So from here, let's now add component, and we'll go mesh, static mesh, We'll go door wall 1. Oh, no. So this can sit up here. Control copy, Control V. This will be our door, SM door. That one. Beautiful. And this one here will be door. So what I'm doing is at the moment just getting our doors in, and this will be scale on the Y will be -1. And so you can see we've got our door. From here, our interactable object will be our door. What did I call it? Let's go back into assets. SM door 1. Okay. Let's come back into here. SM door _1. There we go. All right. So there's our door. Beautiful. I'm going to think how this works now. So if I now go save interact door. So where's this? Let's delete this stuff because that's no longer required. If I come into blueprints, interact door, and I'm just going to bring this over. Let's go play. Okay, so that's a good sign that it is being hit. So those black, so what I'm doing is I'm doing a line trace from my view. And as I'm pressing E, I'm seeing what I'm hitting. So if I go, yeah, shut up. If I come into graph and interact, ooh, event interaction. So if it's interacting with, oh geez, how am I going to do this? Get collision? Hang on, how did I do it on the other one? Interact with boxes. I didn't. Oh my god, how do I do this? Do I still have my boxes around? So that's that. I think you're the box. Come on. Oops, drop that. So hold E. Come on. There we go. So what is this? What's that object called? I just got to work backwards now. Interact boxes. So that's that one. What the heck is this? This is a single door. Ah, right. Okay. Let's open this one up. No, go back. Master door. Right. So that's how I did it. I didn't do it. So this is with a rotation. Ah, yeah. Dang it. Okay, let's go. Let's work that backwards. Sorry. Let's delete this. Delete interact door. Let's go back into master. Master door. And so at the moment I've got it rotates 90 degrees. I don't want it to rotate 90 degrees. I want it to move 100 is a meter, and I think it's 110. So if I come up to here and we change value from 90 to 1, let's just go, yeah, let's go 110 for now. Come back into the viewport. This object will be door 1. And what it needs to do is move on the x-axis. Yeah, beautiful. That's what we need to do. Set actor rotation. No, we want to set actor location. Is it relative? No, set actor location. Set actor location. And I just want to do this so I can split the pin structure. and we can move this on the y-axis, I think we said. So as soon as I come up to it and press the play button, yeah, as soon as I come up to it and press on the thing, object, static mesh object component is not compatible with, what? Jerk. Fine, do that. Master door. What's going to happen? Okay. That didn't go to plan. So obviously this is where 0, 0 is. So I need to set actor location. I need to set... Yeah, but that's because it's targeting the root. I don't want the root. I want to target the stinking thing. Set. Okay. Add location. Let's try this, see if this works. And we'll split pin this. Delta Y. Object, press play now. Where the heck did that go? Oh, I hate you. Add relative location. Well, that doesn't work then. So that's not that. Let's come this off again. Location. Add relative location is what we just had. Set relative location. Oh, is it that? I don't think it's that. I freaking hate blueprints. I love blueprints. I hate blueprints. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, baby. Suck a lemon. Okay. Let's bring that go away door. Let's put this door here. Let's duplicate this door, but we'll rotate it. And let's bring that over there. That's a bad choice because I can't get the stairs working. But that's a future Marco's problem. Boop. Ah, yeah. You like that. So I kind of fluffed my way through it just then. Ah, and the door works. I can walk through it. Nice. Yeah, I'm fairly chuffed with that. So the next thing is, this is the next thing, is I need to be able to put a lock on it. That's So what we're going to do is locked. We are going to put in what is the ID key? Oh, hang on, how am I going to do that? We will change this to a string. There we go. Compile, and then if I add that, let's go get ID key. Let's go socket ID valid, and we'll turn that, and we'll go actor. Da-da-da-da. So that means now if I come into get my master socket, whatever, so that's fine. We need to create a game instance. Saving. Let's go. Blueprints. No, I want to create a blueprint interface, BI underscore interface. And then from here, what this will be is socket to door. And what this needs to do is inputs is a string. And this will be ID key. And let's go a Boolean and go unlocked. And so what will happen is that when I come in and have this thingamabob, how do I set all this up? Anyway, let's go select all this, bump this over here. We have, if we come into the master socket, attach to component, from here we add class BI. So what I'm creating at the moment, which I just did not explain at all, is I'm trying to create like a locking system where the door won't open unless it's locked. Okay, so from here, let's go, what did I call that thing? Socket to door, we want to send a message. And we want that is unlocked. So technically if it goes all the way through, I don't need that unlock Boolean. So let's get rid of that. Bad blueprint, shut up. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, actually no, I do need that Boolean because if they lock it again, stuff it, whatever. Okay, socket to door, case sensitive message, thank you, ID key, that one goes in there, and we need to now go to point at door, and this will be our actor, like this, get, and then we make that visible. So if I go compile, we come in here, point at door. So what door do we want to unlock? We want to unlock this door. So if this becomes true, is door locked? Yes. What's the ID key? Well, it will be number 2. Socket ID valid. What does that mean? I've already forgotten what I did. Am I drunk? Maybe? Socket door is valid. What does that mean? Anyway, come back into master door. Let's go BI underscore interface. Compile and save. And so now we're at... What am I looking for? Here we go. Let's go... is locked. No, sorry. Branch. I'm fumbling my way through this. I understand the concepts. Okay, is it locked? True or false? Well, yes, it is locked. What we need to do then is come in and socket to door event. We want to set this thing here is locked, set that, is it locked? It is now unlocked, but we need to add in a branch first. Well, actually, no, that's fine. Compile, and we put in a do once because I just want to do once. So that means now if it's locked, start closed. Will this work? So let me get, I got the wrong box. Hang on. what's this value of this thing? We will get back to Blender in a sec. This one is, let's bring this as 2. I'm going to just bring that over. Press play. Oop, there it is. We pick it up. We put it in the socket. Oh. Dang it. So what does that mean? Is locked. The door is locked. Oh, start closed. Hang on. Let's do that. Sorry, my mistake. So if I come over here, the door will not open. If I come up here, grab this, put that in its place. Hang on, is door locked? True. Hang on. Let's come back. Is door locked? Yes. Well, then that's wrong, isn't it, already? That needs to be in false. Let's break that. Is door locked? Master socket. It goes through everything. Point at door. It is pointing at the right door because this one here is pointing to there. What is socket valid? I must have done something there. Oh, there we go. Sick. So, anyway, so there we go. We've got puzzles working now. So I have to find these pieces, put them into the right place, and then I can get access to into these doors, and I can do more stuff, come in, blah, 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 move keys around. Okay. Save. Whatever. We will fluff our way through there. So let's come back into here. What else do we need to work on? I might just copy and paste this thing here. There we go. What am I going to do with this? I think what I might do is just do the sneaky and I'll scale it in a little bit. And then let's just move it over a little bit. There we go. Nothing but lies. And then we have it. Now we can walk around. We've got doors working. Got to get this working. Need to put a roof on. Another door down here. Let's quickly get part of the roof. There we go. Newsflash. Yes, that is correct. Well, get stuffed. I am not the best with blueprints. However, I semi-understand them, how to use them. I can fluff my way through it successfully, as we just saw. Cool beans. So what we need to make next will be... That is not lined up at all. Let's make some windows for the cockpit area. Well, you're a jerk. There we go. We'll make some windows for the cockpit area because it'll be nice to... So what the plan will be is to, if you're in the cockpit area, you should be seeing lots and lots of fireballs licking the front of the ship as something is happening. Okay. What I'll do later on is come... Is that right? Yeah. What I'll do coming in later on is I'll put some braces up through here, just to give it some more stability, more rigidity, make it look a little bit schmicker. Oh my goodness, it's 11:30. Oh, far out. But we're getting there. Stuff is happening. Let's just duplicate this. I'm hoping that later on I can just duplicate everything. Sorry, I can replace the all these tiles. I'm pretty sure there is a way you can do it, but let's just get these windows. Last thing, let's just get these windows sorted. B, G. Where's my? I don't know what I just did. Where's my walls? Okay, plane, flat door, Alt G to bring that back into place. What am I making? Windows. I am making windows. So from here, let's go like so, grab all this, grab all this, delete vertices, select everything, F to create a face. Let's flip those normals straight away. So we want to create nice big stinking windows. Wait, almost stuffed up because the windows need to be about here. 2.6 I think is the edge. And let's create some windows. I'm just going to do something very simple. Press I, do an inset, go back into orthographic with a numpad 5, E to extrude. From here, let's just do I to do an inset, E to extrude a smidgen, Shift D, G, Y, get rid of this, delete faces, and this will be our window material later on. Okay, for now, Control L, oops, Shift N. Let's just have a look which way the normals are facing. And then, oh, look at that. I was going to cheat, but it's already cheating for me. So I want that window to be facing outwards. So when I go now and save, I'll just overread it. Okay, hang on. I gotta fix my problem. Cockpit window, file, import FBX, because I accidentally overwrit wall flat. There we go. Good thing I'd exported everything, because then I didn't have to redo that work. File, export, copy, file, export, FBX, put that in. Oh my goodness. What do we call it? Cockpit something. Wall, cockpit window, assets, wall, cockpit window, import all. Almost done. This semi kind of not really little bit. Oh, that's ugly. So it'll be only these walls here. Is that sitting correctly? No, it's not. Okay, let's bring that up. Why are you being a stooge? What is going on? No, that's sitting correctly. Okay, so from there, let's select this and this. Let's rotate this. Oh. And let's just bring that over like so. And I'm just going to grab these two walls. Nope, this way. And this way. Let's grab these. Alt. Let's rotate that around. And there we have it. So if I press play. Yeah, that looks sick. You can't really see out that way. You can, but not really. What does upstairs look like? Okay, bring that up. Move it up. Press play. Oh, that's not bad. That looks alright. I'm happy with that. Oh, it is 11:30. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for those who stuck around. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'll leave this live stream. Oh, I got plenty of drink. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. trying to hit the 10,000 mark, so don't be afraid to share the videos. And hopefully I get to complete this game by Thursday, I think. I will make it available as well. I will probably release all the assets as well. I mean, they're my assets. I created them, so I might put them out as well. And yes, that is all. Thank you very much for coming and enjoy. I'm tired. All right, thanks guys. Bye.